Okay, what's going on people? Ring Roadmap PH. Matagal-tagal na rin yung huli nating upload pero ngayong araw na to ay mayroon tayo sa laban na i-breakdown na talaga interesado akong panoorin at tignan or aralin. So, unahin na natin yung laban ni Kenneth Llover versus Kurihara. Tapos susunod ko siguro next week yung laban naman ni Jerusalem Taniguchi rematch. Tapos, ayun, titingnan natin yung mga susunod na laban na pwede nating i-breakdown. So, simulan na muna natin to. So, yung una nating makikita kay Kurihara ay yung shifting right hand. Ibig sabihin, he likes to throw that right hand. Tapos, usually, magsiswitch siya or shift into a southpaw stance. So, paminsan-minsan naman, squared up lang. So, gaya na makikita niyo dito, magsiswitch siya to a southpaw stance para i-transfer lahat ng timbang niya dito sa kaliwang tuhod or kaliwang binte, tapos isi-set up niya yung power shots niya from there. So let's see another example of that here. Again, throwing that chopping right, squaring up. Medyo mas southpaw na siya dito. Sabay ba to ng left hook, then 2-3 again, lean on that right side or on that left side. Right side ni Saludar. Another benefit of shifting while you throw the right hand ay maiiwasan mo yung counter kasi sasandal ka dun sa kanang balikat ng kalaban. So next thing we'll see is gonna be that framing body shot. So he likes to use his forearm a lot of times para i-frame itong ulo ni Saludar, which is gonna be really useful for fighting Llover. Kasi papanoorin nyo yung laban ni Benny Cañete at ni Kenneth Llover. Isa rin talaga to sa mga bagay na ginawa ni Benny Cañete para matigil yung movement ni Llover. Kasi si Llover mahilig talaga siyang mahilig talaga siyang yumuko sa bewang. Mahilig siyang mag-smother pababa sa ilalim ng armpit o paminsan-minsan sa siko ng kalaban. So this forearm frame will definitely serve him well para ma-set up yung mga body shots habang sinusubukang yumuko nitong si Kenneth Llover. So let's see that once again here. He starts off with a right forearm frame sabay body shot. Tapos ayun, tinulak niya dun si Saludar gamit yung left forearm. Sabay again, uppercut, left hook. And this is sort of an illegal, or not an illegal move, but a dirty move, okay? So it's dirty pero legal siya. Depende lang sa referee talaga na nagbabantay. So talaga magagamit niya to laban kay Kenneth Llover. Kasi mahilig yung si Llover. So here again, you'll see him throw these series of body shots. And then here he frames the head nitong si Saludar. Sabay set up. Tingnan natin kung ano yung babato niya. Boom, body shot ulit. And then chopping right, or not chopping right, but more of a short hook right there against Saludar. And he was able to land that. So let's see how effective this is against Kenneth Llover. Isa sa mga kahinaan naman na titignan natin ngayon ay yung paglalakad ni Kurihara gamit yung high guard nang walang head movement, walang proper stance. So anong nangyayari dito kapag nagmamarcha siya paharap, as you can see here, you're gonna see him get pushed back by Saludar without exerting much effort. So, in-extend niya lang yung lead hand niya, napa-atras agad si Kurihara. So, this is definitely something na pwede niya pang improve. Kasi maganda naman yung forward pressure ni Kurihara. Problema lang talaga, hindi ganun kaganda yung balance niya pagdating doon sa kanyang stance. So, kapag nauhuli siya ng mga shots habang naglalakad siya paharap, kadalasan is napapatras siya at nadidisrupt yung kanyang rhythm. So let's see some more examples of that. So here he's again with the high guard, and then he's just eating these punches while he's at a high guard position. Tapos nag-smother na siya doon finally. So here he's gonna try to walk again with that high guard, not much movement behind it. Tapos matutulak na naman yung ulo niya doon. So it disrupted his rhythm once again. Good thing for him is hindi talaga masipag bumato tong si Froilan, so he was able to come back with the left hook sabay straight right hand agad. So here you're gonna see him try to follow or cut off itong si Saludar. And then as he's walking forward, mabibigla na naman siya dun sa sneaky left hand itong si Saludar. 1, 2, 3 right here. He got wobbled a little bit here. And then right there. Not really a strong high guard. Talaga masipag lang siya sumuntok. Tapos magaling siya on the inside. That's about it. That's the threat that he will pose against someone like Kenneth Llover. And then we also see how he's very open to the left hook of the opponent. As you can see, you're getting careless with that rear hand. Boom, he gets caught right there with the left hook. Then here, getting careless again with that rear hand, off balance. Boom. And then he would get caught with a left hook. I don't think it's here. I think it's early in the combo. Let's see another one. Right there, he got caught with the right hand actually. Tapos na, but naman rin ba siya ng left hook doon? I think it was more of a left hook. I'm not really sure based on the slow motion kung right hand yun or left hook. Pero dito, definitely, this one will be a left hook. He's trying to create an angle for the short right hand on the side. And because of that, boom, he gets open. He becomes open because he's trying to load up that right hand. So, nangyayari doon, natatamaan talaga siya lagi. So, these are just the following moves that we see from Kurihara. Let's now look at the other side. Yung mga kahinaan ni Kenneth Llover, what he can improve on, and how it lines up with the style of Kurihara. So, let's move on to that. Be right back. So, punta naman tayo kay Kenneth Llover, yung mga bagay na pwedeng i-take advantage ni Kurihara at paano ito pwedeng i-combat or i-counter ni Kenneth Llover. Okay, so let's first look at the squared pull o kaya step back na ginagawa ni Kenneth Llover. Really similar to Pacquiao. Let's see if we can slow this down a little bit. Really similar to Pacquiao here. What you'll see is that kapag sumasandal si Llover palikod, he tries to load up on that right hook sa pamamagitan ng pag-square up nitong kanyang torso. So as you can see here, he tinitwist niya ang upper body niya paharap para parang hinaharap niya yung abdominal muscles niya kay Pagaling para magkaroon siya ng tamang buwelo dito sa right hook, as you can see here. Okay? And then he transfers all his weight on that right leg, or on that back leg, I should say. Let's see another example here. This might be a better angle, pero hindi naman siya ganun ka-bladed dito, hindi siya ganun ka off balance. So as you can see, he's squaring up with that torso para, ayun nga, magkaroon siya ng enough rotation para dun sa right hook. Tapos ginagamit niya naman tong left forearm na to para pang pari o pang ilag, pang deflect dun sa right hand nitong si Pagaling, as you can see there. Let's look at another one here. Again, same position, exact same position. Now, this is good if you're trying to dodge something like an overhand right, diba? Or something like a looping shot, a right hook. Pero kung pinag-usapan natin is straight right hand, pwede ka pa rin matamaan dito because look at this. You're still in line for the right hand of your opponent. So, the only thing that you can bank on ay yung pagpare mo, yung pag-deflect mo ng right hand gamit yung iyong left forearm, as you can see here. So, the only reason why, or the main reason why na iwasan ni Llover yung mga ganitong suntok is because yung mga kalaban niya sinusubukang ibato yung kanilang cross ng pa-letter X. So, what happens there is, as you can see, yung follow-through ng kanang punch or ng cross is napupunta sa side na to, imbis na sa side na to. So, I will probably draw an arrow once I edit this shit out. But as you can see there, the reason why this works very well for him is because, ayun nga, yung direction ng cross is kabaliktaran ng pinupuntahan ng ulo niya. But for someone who knows how to place his punches like Kurihara, this is gonna be a dangerous move. And then, ayan, sasandan niya parang smother. Wherein, kung babalikan natin yung kay Kurihara kanina, Kurihara loves to frame the back of your neck or the side of your neck to set up his power punches. So let's see what Pagaling does here. Big mistake right there. He tries to frame, right? He frames with the right forearm. Tapos sinubukan niyang suntukin si Llover gamit yung same hand. That's not gonna work. Kasi sa oras na maramdaman ni Llover na tinanggal mo na yung kanang kamay mo dun sa leg niya, guess what he'll do? Let's see this one again right here. Guess what he'll do? Once you let go of this hand, Llover already knows na andito yung kamay mo, all the way back here. So regardless of how quick you are, mas mauuna na yung overhand left niya ngayon, as you can see there. Mas naunang nag-arrive yung overhand left ni Kenneth Llover kaysa kay Pagaling, and that's why he was able to land first bago pa dumating yung uppercut ni Pagaling. So now we'll look at the left hand opening. Very common naman to sa mga southpaws, but especially with Llover kasi mahilig talaga siyang bumato ng left hand from a far away distance. So to the point na nagla-launch in siya, talaga mababa yung katawan niya, and he transfers all that weight on that front leg, as you can see there. So, kadalasan na-counter siya nung short right hand ng kalaban. And then there, he'll do that again. Pero maganda naman yung ginawa niya kasi nag-dip siya pa kaliwa or pa kanan. But still, this is the same move that he was doing all the way back when I started watching him against Benny. He will go down to your dick or to your groin, tapos ayan. He's very open for uppercuts from that position. Luckily for him, he does it very well. He does it very sneakily. Talagang napakababa niya sa ground. But it also opens him up for like forearm frames. Madaling matulak yung ulo niya from that position. So something to be wary of, okay? And then here he'll throw that uppercut from a far distance. Uppercut all the way from back there, it's not gonna work. So he gets caught here with a check hook. So by right hand ng kalaban. So really has to be careful with these left hands kasi maganda yung right hand counters ni Kurihara. Last thing, we'll look at the ropes, which is something that I think he adopted from Manny Pacquiao. Kasi Pacquiao hindi naman talaga din ganun kagaling sa paglaban sa ropes. But man, if you want to adopt the style of Pacquiao, you cannot adopt the weaknesses of Pacquiao. Hindi porket hindi magaling lumaban sa ropes sa Pacquiao, ganun na rin si Kenneth Llover. Llover can pick up all of Pacquiao's strengths while still improving on the weaknesses of Pacquiao. You know, he doesn't have to model his entire style to Pacquiao. So this is something that he has to be careful of once again kasi napakagaling nung Kurihara when it comes to fighting on the ropes, when it comes to pressing you on the ropes. That's his territory. If you see the fight with Saludaro, we all thought he was gonna stop after a few rounds, but he never did. He just doesn't stop punching. Throws all his punches from different angles, so you cannot stay on the ropes against someone like Kurihara. Let's see another one here. Gets caught with the right hand. Very stiff-legged here. Tries to save himself by smothering all the way down below the waist nitong si Pagaling. I'm not sure how that's gonna work against Kurihara because Kurihara is very good at forearm frames. Very good at dirty boxing as well. So that's gonna be interesting to see if Kenneth Llover can still pull off these moves at that level, okay? Now let's look at my prediction. Prediction dito, round 5 to 8 TKO para kay Kenneth Llover kung matapos niya around that round. Pero rounds 1 to 4, I don't see it happening. Rounds 8 to 12, I don't see it happening. And if it's a decision, kung sa decision mapunta tong laban na to, I would favor Kurihara by 2 to 3 rounds. So it will be either 8 to 4. I'm not sure if it's a 10 rounder or a 12 rounder. Check ko mamaya. But if it's a 10 rounder, I see Kurihara winning by 3 rounds. So 7 to 3. If it's a 12 rounder, I see Kurihara winning 8 rounds to 12 or 8 rounds to 4 or 9 rounds to 3. Kasi napaka ganda talaga yung consistent work rate nitong si Kurihara. But if it's a TKO, hey, let's go for Kenneth Llover. Doon tayo sa pambada natin. Rounds 5 to 8. Yun yung best rounds niya to do it. Hindi pa ganun ka in the rhythm itong si Kurihara, and at the same time, he's warmed up enough. Like si Kenneth Llover, he typically warms up around mid-round. So that will be a good round for him to end it. So that was it. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys soon. Meron din main channel, Ring Roadmap, Instagram, Chris_BravoIX, Patreon. So check all of those out as well. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.